Hi, Edwin. How are you? I'm Jay Rothman. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
Well, I really appreciate your time today and look forward to our discussion. But thank you for investing some time to share your story. So why don't we start with that, Edwin, if you don't mind? Tell me a little bit about your background and where you came from, where you grew up, and what ultimately got you to UW-Parkside.
Well, my name is Edwin Colón Jr. I am Mexican and Puerto Rican, Mexican from my mom's side and then Puerto Rican from my dad's side. I was born in Chicago, Illinois, and lived there for 3 years until I moved to Kenosha, and pretty much lived in Kenosha my whole entire life. And then from there, I actually went to Carthage first. Went to Carthage for 2 years, decided it wasn't for me, and then went to Parkside. And then from there, overall, Parkside did kind of change my life in a lot of things. Right when I got there, that was during the pandemic. So all my classes were online. However, something I did differently was actually decided to join clubs and organizations. And from there, that's where, all this really started with, student government, and then the multicultural organization called Latinos Unidos, and even the fraternity I am now, which is Omega Delta Phi. The cost of the school was very helpful. It's not a lot compared to how it was at Carthage and compared to other schools. So it really did help me out right there. Second thing is just the culture around it. Overall, diversity kind of made me, feel a lot better as well.
Tell me a little bit more about the various organizations. You listed a number of them. How did you join them, and what have you learned from those experiences?
So the first organization I joined was Parkside Student Government. Right away, I got in as the one of the senators during the pandemic, and from there, a couple people, a person named Esmeralda and a person named Allison, the speaker and the president last year of student government, they invited me to come to a organization called Latinos Unidos, which is a Latin American organization. Even from Latinos Unidos, I learned about the fraternity Greek life at Parkside. Things that it had taught me was overall always asking for a helping hand, because no matter what, everyone does need a helping hand here and there. And some people, as myself, as I was vice president of Latinos Unidos and as president now of student government, I know overall, I feel like I could do many things, but at the same time, I know I'm going to need that helping hand,
Amazing how those groups can help support, and you learn that and you find the resources, and oftentimes it's your fellow students that help you as well, I'm sure.
Well, overall, people in OMSA and people in student activity as well have helped me a lot, showing me how the school is and showing me, ways that I could help myself, achieve the goals that I would like to achieve, especially in school, in classes, in the organizations, and really in life as well.
And if you were to identify, what was the best piece of advice that you've gotten from the various advisors that you mentioned?
The best advice, take everything with time. Don't try to rush into things that you know or you may not know anything about.
Let me ask you this question. You came in as a transfer student, but what would you tell a prospective student that was looking at UW-Parkside about why they should go there?
What I would tell them is go for it. Even if it's not at Parkside, just to go for it. Achieve your dreams, achieve the things that you want to do, not what other people will tell you to do. For example, like myself, I wanted to become a pharmacist. Many people said, oh, go for a lawyer, or oh, go for a translator. I want to go for this degree for a reason. Everyone has a reason, everybody has a reason for many things, when you wake up, what you want to eat, what you want to dress in, what path you want to take. And if you want to take that path, I say go for it 100%.
Well, it's been a pleasure, Edwin. I thank you so much for doing this. You've got a terrific story, and I wish you nothing but the best as you proceed forward. And so thank you for your time today.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. Take care, Edwin. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.